Hello guys, I am Shahzad and welcome in lecture number 2nd. Today's we are going to overview the entire system of the Bootstrap 5. So this is the Bootstrap 5 series and I consider that you have the basic knowledge of the Bootstrap previous version like 3, 4, 2. 2 is the legacy version of the Bootstrap family. Okay, now if you are not familiar with the Bootstrap, don't worry, we are going to start from the scratch. So that's why we are covering the entire section step by step easily, so you can easily learn the each and everything from zero, from the scratch. Okay, so now we have discussed about the Bootstrap version. We know very well that you can create the responsive website by using the Bootstrap 5 or Bootstrap versions. So build fast responsive site with Bootstrap. Okay, fine. We have, this is the home page of the Bootstrap, the official website of the Bootstrap, getbootstrap.com. Okay, now you can download the version here. We are going to download the version in our later lecture. But for now, this is the home page. You can install the Bootstrap by using the Node.js, install by using this command. Or you can also use the Bootstrap by using the Composer. If you are using a Composer, you can also download the Bootstrap 5 version. Okay, or Bootstrap X version, either it's a 4, 3, 2. Okay, now as you can see, Bootstrap also providing you the JS delivery. So Bootstrap icons, they are also providing the icons out of the box. You don't need to add third-party icons like Font Awesome 4, 5. Okay, so as you can see, official theme. Bootstrap also providing the official themes out of the box because thousands of themes already available on different kind of platforms like Theme Forest, like Theme Monsters, or some other kind of platforms. Okay, so if you are not familiar with the Composer, Node.js, JS delivery, and also the icons, don't worry, we are going to explain each and everything from zero. Okay, now as you can see, this is the documentations of the Bootstrap 5. Okay, now in the introductions, you can also read the entire documentations. It's totally depend upon you, but in this series, we are not going to read the entire documentation. We cover those sections which necessary for you to create the responsive templates or the front-end sites or the website. Okay, so as you can see, quick start. You can also embed the CDN. So this is a CSS file. Just copy, paste, and add or use this file in your project. So this is the JS file. Just use this one. So as you can see, they are saying separate. If you decide to go the separate script solutions, you also have the proper and also the bootstrap.pen.js file. We will discuss about these files when we embed or add the framework in your HTML file or in your project. So as you can see, this is the modules, components, ignore these sections, and this is the template. So this is the template. You can just copy and use this template in your project, because in this template, so you can see this is the HTML, body start, body close, and also head start, head close, and they are embedding the responsive viewport, and also they have the English version. They haven't added or embedded the CSS files out of the box for you. They also have used the JS files out of the box for you. Okay, now as you can see, import globally. You can also use the doc type. So this is the HTML5 format, and also the responsiveness. You have to use the viewport. So this is the viewport you have to use in the header section. We will discuss about these things when we embed or when we are going to embed these sections in your project or in your HTML5. Box sizing, just ignore this one. Reboot. Okay, so this is the community. So ignore all these things. How can you download? So this is the download sections. How can you download your Bootstrap 5 version? You have some options available. If you are using the Node.js, you can also download by using the Node.js command, or if you are using the Composer is a dependency manager. If you are not familiar with the Composer, don't worry. We are going to download the Composer, we are going to install the Composer, and then we will download the Bootstrap 5 version by using the composer. And you can also download the physical CSS and JS file to embed in your project. You can also have a choice to embed the Bootstrap 5. I'm talking about the CDNs. We will discuss about the CDNs in our later lectures when we embed the CDNs in our project. So don't worry if this is the overview lecture. So if you are not familiar with these things, don't worry. We are going to explain each and everything in our later lectures. But for now, it's fine. So all things, source files, CDNs, you have a package manager, npm, if you are using the Node.js, Yen, and Ruby gems, if you are using the composer, and if you are using this command. Fine, if you're using the .NET, so a lot of documentations available here. As I says that I'm not going to cover the entire documentations. We only cover those documentations or those sections which are necessary for you. Okay, fine. So this is the content. You have the content. How can you add CSS and JS files? How can you manage your CSS and JS file? You can also use the browser and devices. Yes, supported browser and devices. So a lot of informations available here. You have a JavaScript sections. That JavaScript sections individuals are compiled using Bootstrap as modules. So dependencies, they have the selectors, events, and blah blah blah. A lot of documentations available here. You don't need to read the each and every documentations from here because I'm not going to cover these documentations. If you wish to read the documentations, you can also read the documentations here. Okay, so this is the build tools. So these are the tools. And now you have a Webpack, you have accessibility, RFS, and also RTL left to right. Okay, so fine. Now, if I click on the customize, so as you can see, you have also learn how to theme, customize, and extend Bootstrap with Sass and Bootload and blah 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 blah. Okay, you can also customize the framework available here. So this is the layout, how your layout. So this is the small, medium, large, extra large, extra large. So small size less than 576 pixels. So these are the devices dimensions. So let's suppose if you are using the iPhone 5 or 4, so this is the iPhone 5 4. If you have the resolutions 576 greater than 576 or equals to, so this is a small size, or the medium size are those sizes. Let's suppose if you are using the Note family of the Samsung, or if you are using iPhone Max or some other kind of devices, iPad, we will discuss about these things. Okay, you have a container. You have two types of container. So this is a container small. A lot of documentations available here. So this is the container. We use this container in Bootstrap 4 and also the Bootstrap 3. We already used the container in Bootstrap 2 version. Okay, so this is the information about the containers. If you're using the Sass, you can also use. So we have a grid systems. We will definitely discuss the grid systems, how we use the responsive website. So as you can see, what is grid system? Use our powerful mobile first Flexbox grid to build layout of a shape. So we'll discuss about the grid system, what is column X, what is column MD, and also the how many columns you have, how can you create or how can you divide your columns in 12, and a lot of things we are going to cover. So you have a grid system column. We'll discuss about this one. So if you have a forms, so we'll discuss about the forms. How can you create your forms? So as you can see, these are the ready-made forms. You don't need to generate the code from the scratch. You just click. If you need this form, just copy and use this form in your project. That's it. We always use this kind of practice in our production environment. I'm talking about, in our development environment, not production. Okay, so we have the components. So these are the components: badges, breadcrumbs, buttons, cards, carousels, models, list group, drop downs. A lot of things we are going to cover, so don't worry about it. So these are the helpers, utilities, and we also have the extend, about, and also the migrations. So this is the overview of the Bootstrap X family, or the documentations overview. We are going to download the Bootstrap 5 version in our later lectures, but for now it's fine. If you are a new person on our YouTube channel, so don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and if you think we are doing good, feel free to share our courses and also the videos, and thank you for watching.